Welcome, fellow MonsterVerse fans. Today we're gonna take a look at some of the titans from the past in this epic monster franchise, and discuss which of these monsters may just show up in the future of the MonsterVerse. Your favorite monster may be featured, so make sure and stick around. Let's get to it! So we're going to bang through this video like a kaiju out of hell, everyone. Make sure and keep up! First off, we have Tiamat. A big shout out to the one and only Dope Pope for creating this monster. The Queen of the Oceans gave Godzilla a run for his money on his home turf, that being the water. Oh, and by the way, I'm going to use video of Manda, you know, the classic Toho monster, to help get the idea across of how this titan would appear in live action. In my opinion, anytime you face the big G-Man and you manage to hurt the guy, I think it's only fair that you deserve more time in the franchise. While it was inevitable that this serpent-like titan would lose to the King of the Monsters, her appearance in Godzilla Dominion was very much appreciated, at least as far as I can tell from the folk who have actually checked the comic out. Last we saw Tiamat, she was running away from Godzilla after getting her head caved in somewhere deep in the crust of the earth. Possibly a section of the Hollow Earth even. So in the new Empire movie, where we are certain to get plenty of time in the Hollow Earth, getting to see the only titan that has whooped the G-Man's butt in the water in live action would be a sight to see on the big screen, I think. What do you think? Godzilla vs. Kong was a great time, there's no denying that. But one thing it was lacking in was worthy adversaries to Godzilla and Kong, not named Mechagodzilla. The only creatures to come close to this were the Warbats. These reptilian monsters may not be in the same ranking as Godzilla and Kong amongst the Titan hierarchy, but that doesn't mean that their chance to make future MonsterVerse appearances are impossible. We know that the new movie's gonna have a hell-bent, world-ending threat, and this big bad guy, whoever it ends up being, you know, probably orangutan here, will have some sort of minions aiding in the great battle that will no doubt occur. Last we saw the Warbats, a pair of them attacked and almost managed to bring Kong down. I don't know about you guys, but the order in which this attack occurred makes me think that these monsters were set in this location to guard the road to the temple that Kong would eventually come to. Does this mean the Warbats are a sort of soldier for this new bad guy? Maybe. But their unique appearance and abilities combined with their lower grade reptilian titan status leaves me to believe that we could see many more of these creatures used to combat both Kong and Godzilla in this new movie. Camazotz. Just like Tiamat, Camazotz challenged one of the MonsterVerse's stars in the lead up to Godzilla vs. Kong. And unlike the Warbats, Camazotz is actually a monster worthy of competing for the title of an alpha. In Kingdom Kong, this bat monster from hell came bursting into the surface world, ready to take Skull Island for his own and eventually the entire planet. This monster was actually the final straw in the destruction of Skull Island in this universe, as the beast's natural ability to darken the environment around it by bringing in storm clouds caused the storm around the island to swallow it whole. During the monster's battle with Kong, Camazotz led a swarm of deadly creatures into the battle. And if not for some nifty piloting from a Monarch fighter jet pilot, the bat monster and its swarm were headed towards killing Kong and the humans on Skull Island. Now Kong was able to cast the Dark Titan back into the depths of whence it came, but he didn't kill Camazotz, meaning that the big bat guy may still be able to make future appearances in the MonsterVerse, likely with a chip on its shoulders towards the big monkey. Behemoth. There's not much to say here. Let's be real, guys, Behemoth is the most successful monster ever with less than 10 seconds on screen to ever exist. Sorry, dog. Speaking of Godzilla's favorite dog, give this video a like if you want more of the Dougs to show up in the future of the MonsterVerse. Behemoth is super unique in the kaiju world, plain and simple, and that's probably why the guy's so popular. And with the information that we have that there will be a scene taking place in Brazil already out there, it's safe to assume the giant sloth elephant thing could show up here, as this is near its home territory. Hey guys, wanna get your panties all up in a bunch? I'd like to see Behemoth get killed in the new Empire movie. No one ever dies in this franchise, and it would get a reaction out of most of you guys watching this, I know that, so hey, prepare yourself for that. Skullcrawlers. Just like the Warbats, we could see the Skullcrawlers show up as a sort of expendable grunt character that the audience could enjoy watching either Godzilla or Kong rip to shreds. The Skullcrawlers are a fan favorite, and have grown into one of Legendary's most successful, unique monsters, possibly even earning themselves a place in Kaiju Valhalla. Going off with the monster species' longtime grudge against the Kongs, what better time for them to make another appearance in the new Empire movie, as a part of the evil Kong's legion, you know, attacking our Kong. It would make a lot of sense. So Al and I are dead set on wanting to see some Beastmaster stuff in this new movie, so here's hoping it happens. Earlier this week, I put out a video on a bit of lore stating that the Queen Muto from King of the Monsters was in the process of mutating into a Muto Prime during the ending scene of the movie. The video went over the idea of her coming back after fully mutating into the next Muto Prime. And what better way to add some high stakes to your movie than to add the one Titan designed to kill Goji into the fray. Oh, and here's hoping we get to see some more Muto content in the new live-action Godzilla TV show set to be revealed very soon, I hope. Honorable mention Mothra. So I just wanted to include Mothra into this video because of two simple reasons, starting with the most important. The synopsis for the new empire states that the entire world is in danger, in which two Titan species are sworn to protect Earth, Godzilla, and Mothra. And reason number two is that the Queen of the Monsters laid an egg before sacrificing herself, allowing her to yet again be reborn. So in all truths within the lore they created, it wouldn't make sense for Mothra to not return. But it's a movie and these sort of things happen all the time. It's highly unlikely Mothra will make a return, but they set it up in the lore for it to happen, so hey, maybe one day. So did your monster make the list? Let us know down in the comments. And for all of you guys who've seen the leaks, well, I haven't, so I'm still making these theory videos with a fresh mind because I refuse to let the movie be ruined this early on for myself. And I would ask you guys to please don't go down in the comments and spoil anything. As always guys, thanks for hanging out with me today. If you want more videos like this, you know what to do. Share this video around, get the algorithm all fired up. This has been Jacob, and I'll see you guys in the next one.